Welcome back on the Zip Trip Friday. Okay, so I asked you before the break, if not Quincy, what might the city have been called? Well, it turns out it could have been called Hancock after patriot John Hancock. But the mayor of this city of Quincy tells me, of course, the Adams family won the day. As a matter of fact, I spoke to him about not only the Quincy of today, but the Quincy of yesteryear. He was just a wealth of knowledge when I spoke with him about this city that he's never left. This has been his hometown. He grew up here and lives actually down the road from where he grew up. So many people have done that. They've grown up in Quincy and stayed to invest back in it. And I got to meet several of those people on my tour of Quincy. Take a look.
It's been said that in writing to his wife Abigail, John Adams once referred to Quincy as that remarkable spot, a sentiment still shared by those who call Quincy home.
Great place.
Not the least of whom is hometown boy Mayor Thomas Koch.
There's probably no community in Massachusetts outside of Boston that has the rich history that the city does. And it's the Adamses, it's the Hancocks, it's the Quincy families who are all part of the formation of our nation and the Commonwealth for that matter.
It was Adams who wrote the Constitution for Massachusetts in his local law office, which later became the model for the Constitution of the United States. And Hancock funded the revolution early on. But Quincy could not have foreseen what evolved through military, shipbuilding, and granite here to become what Quincy is today.
Growing up here is hugely different than the Quincy that you see today.
Restaurateur Jimmy Liang has had a hand in that.
The neighborhood pharmacy today is actually a place called Yocha. It's a Asian dessert shop. I own that.
Today, Liang owns 10 restaurants in all, but it was an unenviable distinction when COVID hit.
It's probably the greatest challenge of my whole entire career.
Still, the JP Fuji Group was able to extend insurance and help workers navigate the unemployment process. All while across the country, Asian businesses faced retaliation. So did Liang feel it too?
To be totally honest, here in the city of Quincy, didn't feel much, if anything at all. We are a very diverse city.
That's not Quincy. That's not who we are.
The mayor says this is a city that rallies.
Anytime there's an issue in our community, when someone is in need, this community steps up in incredible ways.
And it's that diverse community unified in Quincy that's ready to play host again.
You can eat around the world in Quincy. You really can.
From restaurants to food truck festivals, tourism director Dagny Ashley says the formerly quarantined are now craving exploration. She hopes people do that on the city's walking trails, beaches, rock climbs, quarries, and Blue Hills.
So we're really excited to welcome people back. That was one of our campaigns, that we want to put the we back in welcome you to Quincy. So we're real excited to have people come back and rediscover our big backyard.
She says whether it's an organized event or just a spontaneous visit, Quincy is open for business and fun.
But get out, right? Explore. We've been stuck in for so long. Just get out.
And I got to tell you, amen to that. I mean, especially when out looks like this, right? So Dagny went on to tell me that they used some of their time during the pandemic to launch a new city-centered website featuring events and more. And you can find everything that's going on here at discoverquincy.com.